red, and he's giving it up because he wants Mega. And I actually, look at this, he's been able to beat Feral away, and now he collects both. And, you know, Feral...
Yeah, but well, Feral doesn't... That's it. Feral doesn't have an eye on items. He has an eye on his opponent. That's how he always out-positioned, because he's constantly thinking about where's my opponent, where do I get my advantage. But Stywoo's thinking where are the armors, where do I get my armor advantage and health. And this DM13 is always going to favor that kind of player, in my opinion. It's very hard otherwise. But we'll have to see. I'd be very surprised if he can have a strong showing. But Stywoo still hasn't managed to pick up his, you know, second frag, we can call it, despite a crater. Feral's at 100, Stywoo's at 200, and once again he is out of position. I think he needs to do like a really strong aggressive attack onto the middle room. And then just challenge now. Yeah, rocket jump in. Don't run in. Just go crazy. Spam all the rockets, and he should get a kill here. Like, really. Yeah, there you go. It came eventually. It wasn't very stylish, but it was good. It got him what he needed, and as soon as this kill, when he gets with LG, yeah.
Oh
yeah,
dear.
Okay. RA and Mega are up for him, so he's once again almost 200. So Feral doesn't really know how to duel this map, and maybe his dueling ability lacks somewhat. I'm sure he's very good at TDM though, because that's how TDM players play, as I mentioned.
Yeah. But the fact that it's low scoring, I mean, we're only 3.5 minutes in. I'm wondering if maybe Feral might hit some sort of stride, maybe just using his aim to get back in. I think the lack of railgun, as you were talking about before this thing went live, is kind of a critical game changer for Feral at the moment, because we did see him use that so effectively on Furious Heights to even up the stack. And oh, there's the red armor steal, so let's see if Stywoo can return the favor with rockets and nullify that armor. Let's go take a look at Feral. He's got 52 and now 0 of that armor left. Stywoo rushing in and finally getting the kill. And I would say, part of me wants to say that that's the first real kill that we've seen on this map, where you know, one player had the obvious advantage and earned it.
It was a mistake of Feral though. Like he tried to rocket jump up and failed, so it was kind of a given frag incoming. But talking about aims as well, Feral didn't actually out aim Stywoo on the first map. It was Stywoo who got a higher percentage overall, and also has a better LG for some reason. I'm surprised that's actually the case. So Feral doesn't really have an advantage weapon or an advantage game style on this map. If he was to pick an advantage, I would suggest that he would have to play better here with LG. We see a fight now. He switched up to rockets, and he finally does get a kill, and that was a very, very nice combo, and his LG was a decent percentage that fight. He was at 22 before. Now he's at 24, so definitely an improvement, and he should get another kill before Mega. So it does look like he definitely has some aim, some game to still bring as we move into the 5-minute mark, but we haven't seen Stywoo on the defense, so we'll have to see if that's going to happen as we have an LG fight center.
Yeah, that was definitely a Stywoo winning a little bit there, because Feral's LG aim in that very last battle kind of off and on. So was Stywoo's, but a little bit less so. And right now Stywoo has center map, although he doesn't have armor. So, you know, I don't know. It's kind of like, I always feel very exposed whenever I'm out center map trying to get rocket launcher without armor. And there you go. Stywoo pays for it. So, yeah, apparently my naked and center map comment could have helped Stywoo out, because he was definitely streaking there.
Yeah. And RA is up, and Feral doesn't actually need it. He's going to take it. And he's some creative rocket jumping, but the idea is good because he's still going to way out armor his opponent in this fight. Oh my god, why is he switching up? He had 52 LG ammo left. He could have easily picked up the kill there, and he shouldn't have switched to rockets. It's such a risky move. One dodged rocket and you're dead, and then he would have been able to replenish. Going to go aggressive with the plasma gun. That somehow, yeah, almost worked for him, but isn't, and now he's going to lose out on red as well. So all the advantage that Feral worked hard for in the map, he just threw away pretty weakly, I would say.
You can steal this armor and just leave, and he's got center map again. He's going in for the kill. Now, but see, killing him there, I mean, the fact that Mega's up, not up for 15 seconds makes it okay, but honestly, Feral, I think, really could have punished Stywoo a lot more since he got to rocket launcher so quickly. I'm not really sure why he dropped down, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't need
you
to.
Could, you can go for that red and basically eat a ton of LG damage as you drop down, or you can stay up there, use your height advantage, and try to punish Daiwu for going for armor, which he needed at that point. So, I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm still impressed how Stywoo's managed to claim this map with his style, and I do think it's his style that's managed to do it. I mean, Quake Live is probably the only professional game where your style comes across so more vividly than any other pro, esport game, in my opinion, or any FPS duel game, because you just have too many options, and aggressive defensive weapon choices. It really kind of brings displays your character almost, rather than like other games. So it's nice to see that his style of play definitely has shone here for him, and it's really been his success. So last map will be a big factor in who could be winning this.
Indeed, and I'm trying to remember what that tiebreaker map was.
I don't even know if they picked it or not. I don't know.
I'm not sure if they did either, so maybe we'll ask them in about 2 minutes. Feral has a 5-frag comeback needed in order to make this thing at all interesting, but only a minute and a half left to do it. So I think that Stywoo should be able to continue his 5-frag reign. I think another thing to keep in mind is that Feral did self-kill twice. He hopped into the lava and cratered or shot himself in the face with a rocket.
Yeah, well, one of them he got shot down, and the other one he killed himself. So, but
yeah.
Still, even a 7-4
and he's botched that rocket jump about 3 times this map. That was one of the times that he died, was he messed it up so bad that he didn't have any health and armor left. Another time he was able to right it, but he needs to fix that, because he went from a potential position of advantage to pretty even. Look at Stywoo's LG pretty well, but Feral getting away with 8 health. I mean, honestly, had Red not been right there, Stywoo could just come back and counter killed. So
yeah, I mean, he probably wouldn't have needed to, but Stywoo's LG 37% versus the 20 of Feral. So even though he picks up a nice rocket launcher kill as an extra one to put him on the board, and yeah, okay, 2 suicides, he's actually got 6 in total. But still, it's just not enough. He just didn't have the timing control, and when he was out of control, he didn't know how to win it back on this map as well as he did without a railgun. He really struggled with other weapons to pick off the map, and his rocket launchers were good, but they weren't enough, so he needs to work on his LG here.
And I would say, Feral obviously should be hoping for some sort of tie-breaking map with a railgun. I think that was, if I recall, he had twice as many impressives as Stywoo on T7, and railgun was his best weapon on this map.
4 versus 2. DM6, yeah.
DM6. Okay.
So DM6 is a fantastic map for actually both players. This one's really going to be hard to call. The main reason being is Stywoo will run aggressively the the Mega in RA. That's all his tactic. He wants to run the 2 items and use LG when possible. Feral, unless he's in control, right, out of control, he's going to have to use rocket on bridge, a railgun at distance, right? But in control, his LG is weaker than Stywoo's, so Stywoo's always going to have the possibility to push back in on the map with just LG.
Oh wow, worst spawn in the world.
How this goes, yeah. I mean, Stywoo gets like a really nice spawn.
And Feral didn't even get the shotgun, so he only has plasma to work with. And Stywoo is really slow. He could have cut Feral off at that LG and denied him that.
Well, he was concentrating on aiming rather than anything else, but he's still in a good position. Rockets coming in from Feral, that's some nice damage, and he does get the kill. Stywoo didn't even line up the final shot there, and he isn't spawning either, so I don't know if he had any problems, but Stywoo should hold out for this Mega with LG. I don't know whose POV you're on, but Stywoo is on Mega. He's just going to spam the LG up. His opponent probably has little ammo with that LG. The fight goes on, and Styru's
There's
LG
enough.
actually won that battle for him, but he died. So Styru needs to just stay at red, and he's going to concentrate on these armors until he gets a kill. And once he gets a kill, that's when Feral's going to struggle. So he's done nicely to get 2 frags, but you can see how he's, even though he's winning, he's really not winning. You know what I mean? It's just like
He doesn't own the map
he's in
yet.
the lead, but he doesn't. I don't think he feels like he's winning this game so far, and I think